Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mobby and this is my first impressions review of Super Kirby Clash. Now, Super Kirby Clash was released on September 4th of 2019. It is a free to start boss rush type of game, and we're going to get into all the aspects of it very soon. As always, if you like what I do and want to see more, please help out the channel by leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. I do upload a lot of daily videos. Also, make sure to stay until the end of the video. I'll be showing you some uncut footage of me doing a specific boss battle with my girlfriend, so, look forward to that. So, we're going to be talking about the price, the story, the graphics, the audio, the gameplay, and some other noteworthy things I think needs to be mentioned. Let's start with the price. Free to play. Now, I say free to play, but they don't specifically say that. In their advertisement during the Nintendo Direct of September 4th as well, and they're all like, this game's out today, they call it a free to start. And I guess they're trying to make it stay away from the mobile, like lumping it in with just a mobile game. But pretty much it is a mobile game. It's on the Switch, which is console and mobile, so technically it is a free to play mobile game. Even though they say free to start, I'll get into all of that soon. All of it. Oh my god, there's a lot to talk about with that. Let's start with the story, huh? It's pretty basic, and honestly, there's no cutscenes. It is just text, and it just says, hey, this horn enemy has gone on a rampage on the seaside. You and your fellow Kirby buddies gotta go stop him, and that's it. That is it. And then it drops you into the seaside town where this is your hub, and pretty much this is where you could accept a quest, unlock new quests, go to your gem tree harvest section, go to the shop to buy new items such as weapons, armor, support items, stickers, and premium currency. There's an amiibo place where you can put an amiibo down, get extra mats, and there's also an online section so you can play with other people and do more quests like that. And there's a password thing. I haven't looked at what the heck that is, but it's like a password. I think you can go online to find some passwords or something. It's very weird. So that's the story. You're just gonna beat a boss, and then it slowly unlocks. I actually got to like a chapter 2 type of deal, and it's all like, oh, now this guy's rampaging in this new area. It doesn't feel, it's like not deep. And honestly, if you follow Kirby, the franchise, it's not known for its crazy narrative and twists and turns. It's very simple. The appeal of Kirby games is the graphical charm, the awesome audio, and the ease of playing for all ages. Kirby is just like one of the best Nintendo properties because it's just so inclusive. Is that the right word to use? It's so like welcoming to everyone. It's great. So that's the story. The graphics are pretty basic. Kirby models in this game is not as good as, let's say, Smash, not as smooth. I would say it's a tiny step up from like a 3DS type of Kirby model. The colors are extremely vibrant, which I like a lot. And the boss models are fun. Whenever you fight a boss, they are huge and large models, and it's cool because some of them I think are original, but then there are some that's definitely taken from older games. So my favorite is fighting Frosty again. I remember playing Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo back in the day and fighting that mini boss Frosty, and he's in this one. And there's also a giant Waddle Dee with a spear, Hammer Joe. There's a lot of different enemies, and I can't wait to see more. I wonder if there's going to be a Mennonite enemy, but let's go straight from there. That was the graphics. The audio, I talked about it a little bit. Classic Kirby, man. Classic Kirby stuff. There's a little bit of remixed here and there, but it's nothing too special. It's like very cutesy, and it gets you pumped up, a little fast paced. So that's the audio. Let's get into the gameplay. Now, I'm not going to talk about I'll talk about the premium currency and how this game tries to make you spend money later. Let's go with just the game first itself. So, in town, you have a storyboard quest. You have two choices. You can do story quests, which are pretty easy, and then you go through it very slowly, or you go to the online quest, which is kind of like random quests that you can do to get more mats. And every time that you do a quest, it takes away a little bit of your stamina. Now, if you are familiar with free-to-play mobile games, stamina is used to limit a player from playing hours upon hours. This game has 2 staminas, stamina and vigor. Vigor is for the extra online stuff, while stamina is for the story quest. Let's say you start off with 10 stamina, and a quest takes 5 stamina to start it. So you use up 5 stamina, you do the battle, you get the mats, and then you come back out, and then you have 5 stamina, and then there's a 5 stamina left out of 10, and then there's gonna be a little timer there that says, oh, 8 minutes, until once it counts down from 8 minutes, you get 6 stamina. So it's a free-to-play game in that aspect where you have to wait to play more. This game does it very cleverly. It's there, but it's kind of hidden until you start leveling up even more. Because every time you level up, your stamina and your vigor gets restored, so it feels like you can just, go. But hold on, I'm getting into the free-to-play stuff. No, I was gonna talk about the gameplay. Okay, Kirby Superstar Clash, or is it Super Kirby Clash? Super Kirby Clash is a boss rush. The gameplay and feel kind of reminds me of the Mega Man arcade game. I don't know what it's called. Wily Wars, Robot Wars. It's where Mega Man and Proto Man fights, and they fight lots of bosses in a row, and it's just one screen killing bosses. Really cool arcade game. Check it out. This feels just like that. You get 4 Kirbys on screen, either controlled by you, 3 AI, or a mix of local and online if you want. I played primarily with my girlfriend, and I did a lot of solo play to try a little bit more. And there's 4 classes to choose from. There's a swords class, which is fast paced. It's a very fast class. Basic attacks. He's pretty much there for a mobility DPS character. You become then there's the hammer character, which you move pretty slow, but he has the most powerful attack in the game that you have to charge. Then there's the healing class, which they call Dr. Healmore, who I think is the weakest, but obviously he can heal your teammates. And then there is the Beam Mage, which is probably my favorite. He is a long-range kind of character. If you want him to be, you can charge up a beam attack to slowly fill up a time gauge on an enemy, and when you fill it up, time stops for them, and everyone can attack them at once. So your goal is just to defeat bosses. They're huge, you can't stop them, and you better just dodge out of the way. You have a jump, you have a basic attack, you usually have a charge attack, you have an aerial attacks, one extra attack like a down attack, you have a slide, you can fly and shoot out a little side puff, and then you also get something called, I think, a meteor attack, where every once in a while the boss will drop meteor pieces. You pick 4 up for each of her characters, you play a little timed minigame, you activate it, and then a giant attack comes down and does like massive damage to a boss. So the goal is to kill him, but also do it fast, and to do the quest that they give you. For instance, maybe in Story Quest 1-3, it says beat a boss between 40 seconds to get gold rank. Also, make sure to freeze time him once to complete that, so you can go back and revisit stages to earn more mats and the premium currency. So that's pretty much the gameplay. Kill bosses, get stronger, get mats, and repeat. And just try to get as far as you get as far as you can, etc. Upgrading your people, it's pretty straightforward. You go to the shop on the left side, and all the mats that you have collected after every battle, red, blue, green, something crystal gems, right? And the apple gems, which they use as the premium currency. You go to the shop, and it's pretty simple. There's armors. You can go left to right, 4 different tabs, scroll down, level 1 through 3, etc. And you can upgrade your character. You freaking buy them by using, let's say, 2 green gems, 2 blue gems, and 5 apple gems. You craft it, it's yours forever. You can put it on, and it looks cool. Lots of different models on Kirby, which is great. I like that a lot. And then same thing with the weapons. Drop down and choose and all that stuff. They have support items, which is interesting. Some of them are temporary, but they all use apple gems to purchase. For instance, your attack is increased by 1.5 times for 30 minutes. Experience is increased by that much. And then they have some permanent ones, which is great. One of the ones is like 10 gems, and it's like increases the like 1.5 times increased amount of red crystals you get, and then once you get that one, you can upgrade it again and upgrade it again to maybe 2 times more. So the game highly incentivizes you to use your premium currency to go ahead and upgrade, because it also increases like damage. There's a lot of different books in there, so that's good. Then there's one where it's just stickers, and this is kind of a cosmetic thing. It doesn't do anything. You buy them and you can use them as emoticons essentially when you're playing online. Don't recommend buying those. You don't really need it. You don't need it at all. And then at the very last tab, it is the premium gem shop. Talk about that later. Let's keep going with the rest of the functions. Like I said, there's the amiibo function. I said that. Story questing. Are we done? Yeah, I think we're done. Let's talk about the free-to-play aspect. Okay, so free to start, as they market it. I don't know anyone's ever even talked about this. I don't know where they're marketing this game. I don't know how it's going to be found. If it's just in the store that people have to stumble across it. There's no ads anywhere. At least I haven't been marketed with ads, you know. But yeah, this is a free to play game. You jump in, and honestly, you can have a lot of hours without having to even think about spending anything. But however, they do incentivize you in some ways, and I can see how it's going to build over time. First of all, they slowly ease you into all the mechanics, and you can definitely see like, oh, if I buy this is gonna be better and better. Let's talk about all the aspects where premium currency pretty much is in play here. The easiest is the stamina and vigor, which is used to actually start missions. Like I said, if you want to farm, you have to wait or pretty much buy premium currency, I think, to refill that. But honestly, it's not too bad as long as you can chillax, come back an hour later, because it doesn't take that long for that to refill. But I can see it later, maybe along the lines 50 stamina to do 1 battle, and then that's gonna take an hour, like 3 hour in like IRL to fill. You're gonna be impatient. And you know, as an adult, maybe I can go ahead and wait because I got other things to do. I could wait and come back, but maybe if you're a little brother or sister or kid, they can't wait. They ask you like, hey, this is a free to play game, I really want to play more, and then they start buying stuff. So it could really prey on people who are just not fully aware of the mechanic here. But then you can also argue, hey mommy, it's a free to play game, dude. You've got hours. I mean, it's up to you if you agree with this model to spend stuff. And whenever I talk to an NPC in the game, in the main town, they always say stuff like, have you visited the gem apple shop? But you know, layman's terms, have you visited the premium currency shop? And they have this thing where every 12 hours you can harvest a gem, your apple gem tree, which is the premium currency. So like, wow, they actually give you free premium currency as long as you log in every 12 hours. They say, hey, if you purchase 50 more, we will increase the level of the gem so you can harvest even more over time. So once again, it incentivizes you to, hey, we're giving you a lot of premium, but if you buy some initial one, we'll give you premium currency at a higher rate permanently, which is nuts. What is really nuts? And then this is where I think they're really to get you later. I got to a tiny point in the game where, you know, in the story quest, all you have to do is kill an enemy to unlock the next one. Kill an enemy, defeat a boss to unlock the next one. I got to a point where it said, you want to unlock this next story quest? 10 gem apples, please. And I was like, oh no, this is where it is. You cannot progress big stories, big story chapters unless you use up premium currency, which at the moment, it's not too hard to get premium currency. You get it through just regular battles. You get it through leveling up. You get it through completing specific quests, like achievement type of quest. But then it's gonna sneak up on you, man. Once you've like, they're trying to get you. Once you've invested 5 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, you're not gonna want to wait. You want to, like, I don't want to wait 36 hours to harvest like 80 apples. I want to fight this thing now. You're gonna be incentivized to spend. And honestly, it's not that expensive. I'm surprised in the gem store, they don't have a $99.99 best deal. It goes up to $39.99, but it's still quite a lot. I think at $39.99 you get like 5,000 apples, and I don't know how much that is. Oh man, so yeah, I mean the gameplay is pretty basic. It's like, it's not the craziest Kirby game. It is free to play. Free to start, my bad. But it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to check it out. I played a couple hours. Honestly, it's fun to grind. It's a very fun grind, but it gets old fast. I would say definitely play with the friends because it'll increase your enjoyment of the game. You can have up to 4 players. 2 of you can be humans and 2 could be AI, and maybe 1 person you can go ahead and like specify who wants to be the ADS and who wants to be the healing class and stuff like that. So if you want to get gold, you either get super strong gear, and gold is like how quickly you kill a boss, right? You want to definitely wait till you're stronger and go revisit that stage, or get some friends to help you, because honestly, if you want to redo stages over and over to grind, you're going to be waiting a long time for your stamina and vigor. But you know, it's just that. It is what it is. A free-to-play Kirby game. I think I said everything I needed to say about this game. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe for daily videos. And if you want to watch a little highlight of it, I'm going to go ahead and end today's video with me and my girlfriend fighting a double team tag boss, where one boss comes in, we kick his butt, and then switches out to another one. So anyways, guys, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video.